Hello, the internet. It is Saturday, the 18th of July. It is Sunday, the 18th of July, 2021, and welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm a little behind myself here. I'm a day behind thinking it was Saturday. No. It's freaking Sunday, the 18th, and welcome to 18 days of live streaming right here on the YouTube machine in a row. Daily streams on YouTube here for the month of July as part of Jew Live. The combining of Jew and the word live gets Jew Live. That's pretty cool, right? This is my third year of doing this every day on YouTube for the month of July. Also, I do daily streams on DLive. That's the thing. Doesn't have a name because it's just a thing. We do it every day. Been doing that for nearly 3 years. But this little addition here on YouTube is just for the month of July, and after July's finished, we'll go back to weekly streams on YouTube. Speaking of streaming and chit-chatting, Hendrik in the chat, speaking of yarn, it's been a while, but do you have any pink yarn? You see, I mean, I'm not going to, well, truth be told, I checked the timestamp on that. That came in at 1 a.m. So Hendrik is probably not here. He's a night owl. He's probably still up, or he's probably only just gone to bed from last night. So that chat that you may see in the Chisel chat isn't quite accurate, or it's accurate, but he's not here right now. I'm not here right now. I'm a little croaky here. I tell you what, I did have a few beverages last night, and I watched an amazing doco. I don't know if you've seen Free Solo. I was going to say Solo Shot. Free Solo. Hold on one second. Free Solo is a documentary about climbing rocks without ropes. Free climbing. Crazy stuff. Like, I mean, you see these dudes that are rock climbing and they got ropes and belays and safety harnesses and all that crap. These dudes don't have any of that. And then it's following the story of one dude in particular, just like scaling rock faces with no safety. Absolutely mental. And the big plan is to scale El Capitan from bottom to top. No safety. Like just going for it. And I don't want to ruin it for you, but wow. Very, very interesting. Very frightening. I was genuinely terrified. Like you watch a sports show or you watch a movie and you know it's all staged, but you watch a doco and the film crew are filming this guy doing this, and whatever happens, they document because that's what they're there for. And I don't want to blow it for you, but let's just say it's gnarly. And what's his name? Cannot recall his name. He's a American guy. Oh, well, we have someone in the Chisel chat. Adrian. Hello, Adrian. How you going, man? Hi, Adrian. Let me bring you up on the screen here with the Chisel chat. It's just you and me. Is this YouTube exclusive? Yes, it is, Adrian. This is a YouTube only stream. Currently, there are 3 people watching. Me, you, and a troll. I want to say, though, thank you for all the likes on these streams. Let me just get rid of something off my screen here. Yeah, I see 6 likes. I see 6 likes and no dislikes. I really appreciate that. This is sending the message straight back to the haters that they can hate as much as they want, but we'll always win. But Adrian, it's just you and me, man. Alex Jones has a bloodshot eyeball. Alex Jones has a bloodshot eyeball. Oh, let's go and have a look. I mean, it's just you and me. Emmerich's in the house. Hello, man. How you doing, man? You're the 3rd viewer, dude. Good to see you, Emmerich's. Not a troll. Okay, cool, good to have you, man. Good to have you. So there's just 3 of us. It's just me, Adrian, and Emmerich's. Let's take a look at Alex Jones's bloodshot eye. Alex Jones. I spelled Jones wrong. Bloodshot eye. Alex Jones has red left eye in a recent show. I guess they've got images there. Rob Mack in the house. Yo, Robski! G'day, BJ Walk. How you doing, man? How you going, buddy? 7 likes. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you very much. So the idea today is just to have a chinwag, bit of a chit chat, You know, it's good to come out. It's good to come out on a stream with a concept and a theory and a plan, but it's also good just to freestyle it, right? Just to hang out for a while, chit chat. You might have seen that this stream was scheduled to start 2 hours from now, and I was supposed to be surfing right now, but I tell you what, there is no swell. So if Cameron, I see a few more people on the watch follow. Cameron, if you're watching, Cameron, I met in the surf Tuesday. If Cameron's watching and he's thinking maybe I'll take a drive out to go for a surf, dude, it's like a lake. The Wily Weather app does say it's supposed to pick up by the afternoon, and it's going to be offshore by the afternoon. But by looking out there now, you'd be like, what's going to happen? There's nothing there. Like if something's going to happen, it should be starting now to sort of start slowly coming in. We're looking at this bloodshot eye. Let's see, what's the situation here? Okay, so there's nothing there. Let's go back to the stories, the Reddit story here. Red left eye. This video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with the video has been terminated. Okay. I guess you'll just have to take our word for it. Alex Jones has a red eye. 8 likes, 9. Holy crab apples. Let me see that. 9 likes. 8. I see 8 likes there. Thank you so much. That's really kind. Really, really kind. Let me ask you this though. Aside from Alex Jones and his red eye, what's on your mind? Let's have a chat. You start me off. You start me going, and I'll fill in the blanks. How about that? Adrian, you can find his latest broadcast on Odyssey on his channel by name. He starts out wearing. I use Odyssey. I didn't even know Alex Jones was on Odyssey. I mean, it makes sense. Let me go over here and let's go to Odyssey. Yeah, I've been using Odyssey for about. Well, I've been using it for about 8 months, but I've had an account for about 2 years. And I have 750 library coins right there in my balance. What was it? I was getting sideswiped by my own Odyssey account. Let's go Alex Jones's. Alex Jones. The Alex Jones channel. 2 years ago it was created. Well, I'll give that a follow. There it is. There's his full show. Okay, I'll watch that later on, man. Who did that on my weather report on my phone? I'm streaming, man. Get that off there. Yeah. My phone just went. Okay, so I got that followed, and I'll take a look at that in my own leisure time. We won't play that now, but I'll take a look at that in my leisure time. Adrian, I got that. Adrian, I'm playing a lot of chess recently. Adrian, really, dude? You know what, man? I miss that game. I miss chess badly. I used to play chess a lot when I was younger. I played with a housemate who was, let's just say he had other vices aside from chess, and he was really good at it. He taught me how to play, actually. And I got good because of him. He was really good, and he taught me how to play, and I got good, and I ended up beating him, and he was like, that's it, I'm not playing against you anymore, because everything that you do, I taught you. And I used to play against my girlfriend, and I used to beat her. I used to beat her father. Then years and years went past. This is back in the late 90s, but then we moved way further forward to like 2007, 2006. No, 2010 with a different girlfriend, and I used to play against her, and she got bored of it. And so I haven't played chess since probably 2010. Actually, we talked about this because when Stadia launched, do you guys remember Stadia? Stadia was this huge gaming platform from Google that was meant to be integrated with YouTube. Now, I won't go too deep into the weeds here, but I'll just touch on it very briefly. We did a stream on it because the keynote, clearly part of the rollout of Stadia included. Now, this is such a cool idea, right? Such a cool idea. The concept was, if you are a YouTube creator, so if you create content on YouTube, you have a channel, you can start playing a game on Stadia, and you flick a toggle switch, flick a button, and the game gets streamed to your channel as a live stream simply because you're using Stadia. So the game gets then, if you're subscribed to my Gives a Minute channel, you'd be like, oh, Gives a Minute's playing chess. And you'd be like, oh, cool. And you touch on it's just like this, just like a live stream. You touch on it and you go to my Gives a Minute channel to Gives a Minute playing chess. The beautiful thing is you can then request to join in on the game and play with me. And when I saw that announcement, I was like, what? This is the best thing ever. This is going to get me interested in gaming. And I was pitching like maybe every Tuesday and Thursday we'll do a gaming stream on YouTube. I'll play I'm not a gamer, right? I don't really care too much for it. But if you can use it to bring in a new audience on your existing channel and you can monetize it, I was like, yes. And so we watched this Stadia rollout so closely. And in true Google fashion, the moment Stadia rolled out, there was not a skerrick of a mention of that. It was almost like that part of Stadia just got completely withdrawn. And the word on the street was, psst, nobody say anything about that gaming thing that we we're going to do on YouTube. Don't mention it. No, there's nothing about it. Like, aside from that first keynote presentation where they like did a mock demo of it and talked about how great it would be. And, you know, they even said things like, if you were going to play, like I schedule a live stream, right? This stream's going to go live in 2 hours. You can do that with the game and the template would come up. And at that point, anybody could just join the queue. And people that would super chat will be able to get further up in the queue. A great way to monetize content, right? And then Stadia launched like a year later. And that little thing, which was the only thing that I was interested in, just never got mentioned. Like everything about Stadia since that keynote just doesn't mention that. And I was like, what? I was like, wait, whoa, what about this interactive YouTube component for content creators? What? Did I miss something? We watched the streams, we went back, we rewound them, we watched them over and over again. I was like, and it felt like, did I make that up? Did that not even happen in the keynote? Is that something I wanted and therefore I projected it that I think I saw it? And everybody in the stream was like, no, that was definitely part of it. And wouldn't be the first time Google have announced something and not delivered it. But the dead silence around it was like, wow. And I kept thinking, well, maybe it's still coming. It's been 2 years and this just in, it ain't coming. So yeah, that's the last time I played chess. But I got super excited for Stadia because I was thinking, not only am I going to play chess, I'm going to get like the old emulators and play like Donkey Kong and Oil Panic and all the old Pac-Mans and Spacing, all the stuff that as a kid, Invaders of the Mummy's Tomb, all that stuff, right? I was thinking, we're going to be able to do that together? That's going to be rad. And no. Emrix, I've just caught the dreaded COVID. It's not too dreaded. You'll be cool, Emrix. I guess you wouldn't. I mean, do you have an underlying health condition or? Because a lot of times COVID, you get better. M Frankcom. I remember you from Monster Skate Park. G'day, Frank. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Monster Skate Park, yes. His show is for crazies. Alex Jones's show. I watch every other day. I love chess. Yeah, chess is like, man, it's like when that housemate taught me how to play and he explained it, I was like, dude, this is super complex, eh? He's like, yeah, it is. But when you get it and you work out like how, he said, and because he used to smoke a lot, right? He's like, when you get this into your head, you'll be sitting there with me, and we were at logger. Sometimes games lasted weeks, eh? We were thinking way ahead, and like, if I do this now in 7 moves, he'll be able to do this. That's the kind of way we used to have fights because I would swear, and this is before mobile phones, but I would swear that he would change the board because he didn't work. He was just a booze hound. I'd swear that he would change the board while I was at work. And so what I used to do, this is, like I said, this is before mobile phones. Oh, we had mobile phones, but no photo options. I used to use my video camera to shoot video of it without him knowing, so I could come back and compare the videos at the end. Because because most of the times he would beat me. And so I'd then go back to the tape and I'd check the tape before I went to work, which he didn't know I filmed because he was asleep on the couch with his legs up in the air, paralytic. I'd film the board. Then I'd film the board when I got home from work when he didn't know. And then we'd play the game. And then I'd compare and make sure he hadn't changed it throughout the day. It's so bad. Not that I didn't trust him, but I didn't trust him. I only learned to play chess 3 years ago. Are you enjoying it, Emrix? You enjoying chess? Adrian, when I was about 17 to 19, I was chess crazy. In 1996, dude, that's the year that I went, oh wait. Yeah, I finished school in 93 and I went to Perth in 96. Yeah, that's the 97 was the year that I learned how to play chess. 1997. My ELO in tournament chess was 1740. I don't know what that means. I don't know what an ELO is. I don't know what that means. S-Pants. Hello, S-Pants. S-Pants. What a cool handle. What do you say? When are you going to do live surfing? Do you know what? People have asked me about that a lot, and I've done it once. Where were we? We were down Browley. That's right. We did an IRL stream, and then the next morning I found a break. It was a bit stupid, right? Because I was using this camera. Did I have that lens? I think I had the longer lens. Either way, this camera was in Stevan for the driving cam, and all I did was turn it around. I managed to find a parking spot that was like, it's pretty rad actually. It was literally pointing at the brake from the side too. It wasn't even from the beach. It was like a point brake, and the wave was coming in off the front, and the van was pointing at the brake. And so I just turned the camera around and then zoomed it in and said, well, I'm going to hit this brake here. Every now and then because I was like, you guys won't know who's who out there because there was about 30 dudes out. So I said, every now and then I'll just point my board up at the air. So it's really funny sitting in the lineup and no one knew why I was doing it. I just got off my board and I just hold my board like tombstone straight up in the air for like 30 seconds so that the live stream could see where I was. And then I just put it back down. I must have done that at least 5 times. People around me were like, what's this guy doing? Hey, it's very funny. And it looked shit too. It was stupid. But I will say this, let me grab it. The Live View Solo does have a live speak. The name is Live View Solo, right? I'll grab it. This camera does have live RTMP streaming capability. So, I mean, this is my tracking camera, right? This is the Live View Solo. It is extremely sketchy. Like, the way it works is you got this little tag. They call this a tag. You probably can't see it. Oh no, put it against here. It's like a little tag, and that just sits on my arm. I already broke the one that came with it, but I bought a different cinch strap from eBay. It just sits in this little housing here, a little pocket there, and then it just wraps around your arm with Velcro. Yeah, and so then this sends out a GPS signal, which the camera tracks by. So it sits on the tripod and it rotates around and it zooms in and out 65 mil. Up and down. But the problem with this is every single time I've had 2 surfs where this thing has been, because it's got a green light. You won't be able to see it, but that there is an LED light, and the light when you're surfing and you look back to the camera, you should see the light really strong, like a laser LED, and it should be like super clear that it's on you. But I only ever see it, like I see the light, but it's never really super like strong and focused. So that means it's not quite tracked you in the center. It means it's seeing you, but you're not in the center of frame. You're off to the side. And only 2 times have I ever seen it like dead on. And every other time, when I get back from the surf, I'm in the edge of the frame. And so when you start surfing, it's a little slow to find you and you go out of frame. Now, someone said, well, there's a real simple solution for that, dude. Set it all up and it takes like good 10 minutes to get it tracking, and you got to wait for GPS signals and all that crap. It's super clunky. Hey, like, do not get one of these if you want to just charge to the beach and run in and get the best waves. If you get to the beach and the swell's on and you want to use this, you've got to wait another 10, 15 minutes before it's actually working. So it's really cumbersome. But someone said the simplest solution is when it's finally set up and tracking you, before you go in the water, if you don't see that light dead on, come back up to the tripod and just fake it. Just turn the tripod slightly until the camera thinks it's tracking you, and then it's moved slightly, so now it is tracking you. And I have done that, and it has worked sort of okay, and then it falls off tracking. So I would not recommend this, but what were we talking about? Oh, live streaming. But there is an RTMP feature in here where you can send it out to an RTMP, and I've got all the tech to do that. But the thing is, if it's not tracking me and you've got no audio, what would be the point? You would just be seeing me in the ocean going in and out of frame and a hell of a lot of waiting, right? Like, at least when I edit the videos together, I cut out all that crap wait, you know, like I'm out there for a whole hour while the GoPro battery runs down, and I maybe get four or five waves, and you see that in like an 8-minute clip with a bumper and an outro, and the total of the surfing might be 3 minutes. That includes talking. So in total, you might see, like, if you broke it right down, you're probably only seeing like maybe a minute and a half of actual surfing. And you want me to live stream that for a whole hour? That would be the shittest thing to watch. Hey, it'd be no audio. You can't hear me out there. There's no, the tag hasn't got an audio micro. It's just like the vision. I reckon that would be the shittest live stream to watch ever. I think anyway. And I wouldn't do it with this tech. If this tech got better and it included microphones, yeah, maybe then. But while the way it stands right now, it's not ready for it. It would be great to be playing chess with you on your broadcast somehow. Adrian, dude, what Stadia? Go back 3 years and see my excitement about Stadia, because that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to play chess. Potsky, good evening. Hello, Potsky. How you doing, man? I remember buying a Chessmaster 6000 and getting whopped by it on a Pentium 90.